We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, keeping that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. On the gram, don't feel it no more. You been driving a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't wanna see more? Or you wanna see more, but you wanna see sore? Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, keep it that touch with my haters.
Here we go. Here we go.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you so, but still so down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't want to see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. Ben Steph Curry with the shot. Ben cooking with the sauce. Chef Curry with the boy. 360 with the wrist, boy.
Here we go.
Who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with the boy. Yeah.
Here we go.
Really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy.
Gun.
All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little metal drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay the bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer.
Here we go.
Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in ego, basically putting working on the phones. Either that or drive the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works, and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch that, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord. Got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I was here for the Bucks and the Billies.
Gun.
Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already run for us. Damn, what's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't give me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready. I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me.
Here we go.
He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. 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 Re
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Leading the Steelers in this one, longtime head coach Mike Tomlin. These guys losers their last game, hoping to reverse that here. On the other side, head coach of the Bengals there, Zach Taylor. His side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Of the gun, Howard. Complete beyond the marker. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And
sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go play action. Howard. This is Corley working the left side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down.
On play action, here's Howard. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it after the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3 and out.
They're going play action. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
On first down, Howard. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. 20 yards on that play. And the Steelers have a first down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Howard. Oh, they get him yet again! TJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
At their own 38-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Howard. Finds his fullback. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Coach Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, Coach. You have a fullback still in your roster? Yes, Coach. And you've been just fine.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Back at the 14-yard
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Uh-oh, trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Those defenses spend all week trying to find that numbers advantage. How can I get a guy free? Or how do I get my best rusher in a one-on-one to beat him and get home and get that sack? That was study put into action for the SACK.
Here's Howard, 1st and 10. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he will get this inside the 30.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second and 6 coming up here. Now Howard to throw. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that play straight ahead. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. He dodged the tackle. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to the well again. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. And they pick him off again! DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
And again here, Howard. Completed over the middle. He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
And motion the tight end over. Pretty short. Howard gets this one to Fryermuth. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Howard looking to pass. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Finds him on the slant. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll run here on first down. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up 4th down.
You want a little rhyme time? Okay, you want some of my lyrics? Here you go. That was a toss that ended in a loss, and what it will cost is going to be this possession as they now face, wipe that smile off your face, an extra long 4th down.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down. Howard now to throw. A big tunnel now, and the ball is out. And the offense is there to recover, but they're still stuck inside their own 10. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. With the gun, Howard. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. From his end zone, 3rd and long. It's loose. Fly ball inside the end zone. Oh, no, and it bounces out of their own end zone. That's going to be a safety. Case skid off the field following that safety.
No, that's a good call right there. You want baseball, Kate? I'll give you baseball. You know what that was? That was the equivalent of an immaculate inning in baseball. 9 strikes, 3 strikeouts, you're out. Back-to-back-to-back sacks. That's immaculate. And I don't think we'll see it again in this game.
So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
And finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm worn down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on to hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going